You know, every so often, a game comes along that completely shakes up a beloved franchise. Well, that's exactly what's happening right now. We're diving into Pokémon Pokopia, and trust me, it's promising to change literally everything we thought we knew about catching them all.
So to really get why this is such a big deal, let's kick things off with a number. A huge one, $100 billion. Yeah, that's what the monster-catching genre is worth. It's an absolute giant, and right now, a brand new contender is stepping into the ring, ready to take the crown.
And believe me, this new contender, it has everybody talking. It's called Pokémon Pokopia, and it is absolutely taking the entire world of monster taming by storm.
Okay, so what is Pokopia really? And maybe the bigger question is, why is everyone calling it a brand new era for Pokémon? Well, let's get into it.
Look, we're not talking about a simple update here, or just a fresh coat of paint. No way. The developers have gone all out. They focused on building this incredibly immersive world with gameplay that, well, it completely rewrites the rules of the game.
All right, so let's talk about this world. When you first jump in, you realize pretty quickly this isn't just some new map. Oh no, you are dropped right into this massive, absolutely breathtaking world.
And the crazy part is, this world feels alive. I mean, we're talking dynamic weather, full day and night cycles, and this isn't just for looks. These changes actually affect everything: the scenery, the environment, and yeah, even the kinds of Pokémon that'll show up.
So this huge world is broken down into 5 major, totally distinct regions. You've got everything from the super dense Aurora Forest to the blistering dunes of Iridia. And then you've got the icy peaks of the Cascadia Mountains. Every single one is a completely different adventure.
But here's the thing. These regions aren't just pretty places to look at. They come with their own unique challenges. Like in the dunes of Iridia, you're going to have to deal with these blinding sandstorms. Or if you head to the Mystic Isles, get ready to have your brain tested with some ancient puzzles.
And this all points to the game's main idea, right? It's all about rewarding you for exploring. The devs have just stuffed this world full of hidden areas, cool little Easter eggs, and secret quests. So basically, there's always something new to find, no matter where you look.
But listen, a cool new world is only part of the equation. The gameplay itself, it's been totally rebuilt, right from the very beginning.
So, you're probably thinking, okay, but what about the battles? I mean, how did they change a formula that's been around for decades? Well, the short answer is, they changed pretty much everything that matters.
Okay, first off, the environment is now a huge part of every single fight. Think about it. A water-type Pokémon might get stronger when it's raining. A fire-type could get weaker. So those type advantages we all memorized, they're not set in stone anymore. They change on the fly.
And building on that idea is the new terrain system. Seriously, imagine using a move that literally floods the battlefield or makes giant thorny vines shoot up from the ground. It's a whole other layer of strategy that can completely flip a battle on its head. And last but not least, you better be ready for a fight. The AI for your opponents has gotten a major upgrade. We're talking smarter rivals, more strategic wild Pokémon. They're going to be way less predictable than anything you faced before. But it's not just the fighting, the whole experience has been beefed up. You'll be using the world around you to actually catch Pokémon, you'll build stronger bonds with them through this new, deeper training system, and yeah, you can team up with your friends for these huge co-op raids and battles.
Okay, so you've got a new world, you've got new rules. How in the world do you become a master? Let's talk strategy. What do you actually need to do to win?
What's cool is that there's really a path for everyone. If you're just starting out, your best bet is to explore everywhere and build a good, balanced team. But if you're a seasoned pro looking to compete, then it's a whole different ballgame. You've got to master the meta, dive into advanced breeding, and basically learn to read your opponent's mind.
Winning in Pokopia requires some serious brainpower. You have to get your head around the new Mythic type, which, by the way, is a beast against almost everything. Then you've got to master combo moves, which are these powerful attacks you can string together. And you need to coordinate synergy attacks, which let 2 of your Pokémon attack at the same time. It's a lot to juggle.
And look, if you're aiming for the top, your team lineup is absolutely everything. This chart gives you a little peek at some of the killer combos that are already crushing it on the competitive scene. It's all about pairing the right types with moves that can completely change the game.
So with all of these massive, ambitious changes, you have to ask, did it work? What's the final word? What are the critics? And maybe even more importantly, what are the players saying about it?
Well, the reviews from the pros have been incredible. I mean, IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. They called it a must-play and raved about the immersive world and new gameplay. For a game that took such a big risk, that's a massive seal of approval.
And it's not just the big-name critics either. Player reviews from all over are just overwhelmingly positive. The community has totally embraced all these new ideas, which really proves that the big gamble they took, it paid off. Big time.
I mean, when you put Pokopia side by side with the older games, the difference is just night and day. The graphics are a huge leap forward, the story is way more complex and engaging, and the amount of stuff to do after you beat the main game, it's going to keep you playing for hours and hours.
So with all its groundbreaking ideas and its huge success, Pokémon Pokopia has done way more than just be a great game. It's basically thrown down the gauntlet and asked the entire franchise a question: is this the new standard? You know, after decades of playing it safe with the same formula, it feels like the future of Pokémon might actually be here.